You felt it for years. That voice inside you. Muted, forgotten, ashamed. You've asked yourself, what's wrong with me? Why do I always doubt myself? Why do I feel so lost even when I know better? But the truth is, you're not broken. You were trained to abandon yourself. This is deep truth. And today, we remember who you were before the world taught you to forget. You're not broken. You're wounded. And those wounds didn't come from being weak. They came from surviving a world that asked you to shrink. When you were young, you were taught who to be, how to act, what not to feel. You were rewarded for obedience and punished for authenticity. So you adapted, you adjusted, you disconnected, not because you're flawed, but because disconnection was safer than rejection. Let's be honest, the world trains you to abandon yourself early. At school, you're taught facts, not self-trust. At home, you're told to behave, not to feel. In religion, you're told you're sinful unless you obey. In media, you're shown who to be instead of taught how to be you. So it makes sense why you overthink, why you people please, why you seek validation, why you second-guess your own needs. You were never taught to trust your inner voice. You were trained to silence it, not because you failed, but because obedience kept you safe. Self-abandonment isn't always obvious. Looks like saying yes when you mean no, laughing to keep the peace, overgiving to feel valuable, staying quiet to avoid conflict, judging yourself before anyone else can. And the worst part? You become so good at hiding, you forget who you are under all the masks. You don't trust your joy. You don't trust your anger. You don't trust your truth. You start to believe, this is just who I am. But it's not. It's who you became to survive. You don't need to be fixed. You need to come home. Home to the version of you that was never ashamed, never deluded, never apologetic for being real. That version still lives in you. Not lost, just buried. Beneath the people-pleasing. Beneath the fear. Beneath the programming. Coming home means saying what you really feel. Honoring your body's no. Choosing discomfort over betrayal. Letting yourself take up space. This isn't rebellion. It's remembrance. This is the real healing. Not becoming someone new, but reclaiming who you were before the world told you to be someone else. You learned how to survive. Now you're learning how to live. Living means trusting your own timing, your own emotions, your own knowing. You won't need to prove yourself anymore. You won't chase love. You won't need constant permission, because you'll remember, you were never broken. You were just trained to forget your truth. Now you're choosing to return to it. To you. You were never too much. You were never not enough. You were simply trying to stay safe in a world that punished you for being real. But now, you know better. Now you choose truth over performance, integrity over approval, self-trust over silence. You're not broken. You're coming home. And that is the most powerful thing you can do. This is deep truth. And you've just taken another step back to yourself.